Right then, so today Joyce versus Derek Chisora was announced, and yes, this is interesting because I have seen quite a lot of negativity going around about this fight happening. But I mean, overall, I think people are going to be surprised how good this fight is. But, there are downsides to it. Let's be honest, there are. But, I've seen people saying it's going to be an awful fight and all that. I don't think so. But I understand frustration. People, want to see Chisora retire. And, it's for a well explained reason. We don't want to, see him, get complete and utter badly brain damaged, do we? Because so many fights of his, he's already had many years taken off his life with the amount of beatings he's took because of how tough he is. Chisora, he just doesn't want to stop. And then you've got Joyce as well, who is consistently always getting punched in the face, doesn't really have defense. But I think it's going to be a barnstormer. To be fair, both guys are going to go at it, strong punches, and both have got really good solid chins on them. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I do. And people will say it's going to be quite slow and sluggish, and but yes, neither guy the most fastest puncher ever, but both guys are really easy targets. So we're gonna see a good fight. Both guys are gonna take a lot of damage, and neither guy is gonna give in easily. That's why it's gonna be a really good fight. But yeah, let's be real. For both guys, health and safety, it's not an ideal fight, but. Let's be real though, people are going to be entertained by it. People are going to tune into this fight, and as much as there are downsides to it, I'm excited for this fight. It's a good British heavyweight fight, in my opinion. I feel like after this one, Derek Chisora will hand the gloves up. I do believe that this will be his final one. He's trying to get that final main event in at the O2 against a good name from Britain in Joyce, and then he's going to hang the gloves up. For Joyce, I think he's got, I don't know, 2 or 3 more fights left in him overall, then I think I'll hand the gloves up. But yeah, I mean, I see loads of people saying that the downsides to this fight are that, it's not got anything on the line or anything like that. So people are saying it's pointless, and they're both taking unnecessary brain damage and stuff like that, which I understand. But no matter what, both guys were going to fight again anyway. You guys, none of us can force a fighter to retire. It's their choice at the end of the day what they do. Yes, we'd rather see Derek Chisora retire and just go off into the sunset and do his thing. But Chisora still wants to do this. He still wants to, grab another extra paycheck, of course, and you can't blame him for it. So at the end of the day, it's their choice what they do. It's their choice what they do at the end of the day. And it's going to be a good fight. It's not nice to see Derek Chisora, get the shit beaten out of him. But again, I think that this fight is winnable for Chisora. But, you look at Joyce as well. It's not just Chisora who's taking a load of brain damage. At times when you look at Joyce in an interview, at times the guy can be in his own world as well. Both guys can, it's a shame to see the amount of damage both guys have taken, and it is clear to see. It is clear to see, but at the end of the day, we can't force anyone to stop, and they're choosing to do it. And they're going to be getting a good lot of money for it. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a good fight. It's official. It's happened now. We can't do anything about it. It's happening. As much as people want to see both guys retire, especially Chisora, the fight's happening at the end of the day. It is. And it's going to be a good, entertaining fight. It's going to be a slugfest. It's not going the distance. Someone's going to get knocked out here. So it's interesting. But yeah, I understand why there's backlash to it. I do. But I think it's a good main event, which I feel like we'll be able to get eyes on what, especially the British audience will be watching this fight. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. And I do think it is 50-50. I do. Chisora's got that style where, he's able to, bolt big ones over the top, and Joyce doesn't like it at times. And who knows what state Joyce's chin is right now. And then, you've got Joyce, and who's going to be trying to go in there, walk down Chisora. He's going to get caught with a lot, though, with Chisora's overhands. But, Joyce is able to slide things out quite well. And, he's able to put shots together But he's so slow, isn't he? That's the thing. But yeah, it's going to be a slugfest. Simple as that. It will be. But I understand why people are against it. But yeah, also, I realized today that Chisora is actually 40 years old. I thought he was like 37, 38, but he's 40 years old, has been since December. Can't believe that. Joyce is like 38, I believe, as well. So both guys are old. So, both guys do need to wrap up their career. And it would be good to see this as a fight, a final fight for both guys, in my opinion. It would be, but yeah, it is what it is. Like, people who are, screaming, shouting about it and all that, like, what can you do? The fight's being made. We can't do anything about it. We're going to be entertained. I do want to say fair play to both of them as well. Like, of course. As we say, fair play to both guys for still doing it because, Chisora loves to entertain the people. That is what he loves to do for a living. He loves to entertain the people, likes to put his health on the line no matter what. So, you've got to respect the guy. Same as Joyce. Both guys just want to go in there, entertain you. But for Joyce, does it show as well though? Like, does he know that he hasn't really got much left if he's taken this fight against Chisora? Because, he's been saying he wants to get back up to the top and be world champ. This fight doesn't do much for him overall. And I get why people are saying that, this fight does nothing for either guy. It's not like they're going to get to world level again. Why are they still fighting? But at the end of the day, boxing is an entertainment game for the fans at the end of the day. And these guys are, trying to entertain us. And the fight will be entertaining no matter what. So you can't complain too much. But I hope both guys get out there safe. I do. I'm a big fan of both guys. Just before it's too late though, let's be real. I do want this to be both guys' last fight. That I do. Just looking at Joyce, he can be in his own world at times. Same as Chisora. That's the thing. It's sad, but at the end of the day, they're entertaining us, putting their health on the line. You can't not respect them for it. You've got to respect the guys for it. They're putting their health on the line, doing this to entertain us, and it's going to be a great fight. Who do I think wins? I think Joyce wins, but I'm not 100% sure. But as of now, I'm going with Joyce. But yeah, I hope it's both guys' last one. But people are screaming, shouting them out to retire now instead of taking this fight. Just stop, because the fight's official now. We've got it. You'll watch it anyway, and you'll be entertained. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.